Shadewell, would they not put Ken Patera in the WWE Hall of Fame?
Damn, that's a good question.
Is there a reason, or is it?
Other than that prison gig he did.
I mean, at one time he was the world's strongest man. I know Mark Henry had that claim for a while when he was wrestling. But
well, I think they were both world's strongest men at one time. I think Ken Patera's thing was he got put in prison, and I think that was his big deal. Was probably to keep him out of the Hall of Fame. I would
yeah,
say.
you know what? I'd actually forgot about that. That was in Wisconsin.
Yeah,
I remember when that happened.
through the rock through the front window. I mean,
Ken Patera was probably one of the, and I was a big Ken Patera and Big John Studd. That was the stable. They called them stables back then, baby. Bobby Heenan.
yeah, that was one of the better ones back then.
And then he came back to the WWE. When he came back, he was, he had a heart on there for Heenan because he never, I guess, visited him or wrote him. Or, I mean, guys just don't write letters to people, to guys in prison. Come on. Of course, I know that was the angle. But, I always liked Ken Patera, man. He was a, I remember when he and, who was it? Was it Studd? That shaved Andre the Giant's hair in Madison Square Garden. It was he and who was it?
Special Delivery Jones.
S.D. Jones. I remember that was the first time that I had ever saw a wrestling event on, I think it was CBS Morning Show. They actually showed that. And they said last night at the Garden, Andre the Giant got his hair cut by Big John Studd and Ken Patera. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I was in high school. You were a little bit older than I am.
But I do think they should put him, the time's gone by, man. It's time. He was in the family stable, whatever they called it then. All the rest of the guys are. Studd is, Heenan, Bundy. They're all in the hall. And you're keeping Ken Patera out just because he had one little hiccup there. Come on, guys. Let's get this right. All these Hall of Fames. All these Hall of Fames, especially the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and the WWE. The WWE for the most part gets it. There's some there that probably don't need to be there, but I know for sure in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame there are a lot of artists that don't need to be there, and there's a lot that need to be there. So let's get it right, guys. Come on.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's a fucking joke.
Hell yeah.